lovers and its capital fans. Welcome to my channel. My name is Athena and I'm the goddess of wisdom and good memory. Also a war, but who cares, right? We are now in my city of Athens. In this video I'll give you little tips and tricks how to enjoy Athens and things I wish I knew before I came. We're at the Pantheon. No, we're not. We're at Parthenon. And it will take me almost this whole video to learn how to pronounce it. A few tips about Pantheon. Parthenon. Either come very early in the morning, which will never happen to me, or in the afternoon when the heat is not that big, neither are the crowds. One thing to very keep in mind is once you enter the area of Parthenon, finally, or the whole Acropolis, there are no stalls with food or drinks, so please pack enough water. It's really hot mostly and you'll be thirsty. Definitely wear comfortable shoes. The stones are pretty slippery. I've seen ladies in flip-flops and some in heels, so you can probably do it, but the key is to be comfortable. There are several entrances into the area, and if you take the west entrance, you will start your tour at the Odeon of Herod Atticus, which is a stone Roman theater completed in 161 AD. So it's not that old, right? And it was renovated in 1950, and ever since, from May to October, there are festivals of Greek and international performers. There's just somebody playing piano and you can hear it that well here. Do you realize it? The acoustics? There's also another theater called Dionysius Theater, but that's quite small and not well preserved, so if you want to save steps, you don't have to go there. This is my favorite temple, especially with the female power. The woman can carry the whole roof of a temple. Love it. In case you don't know, I won the city to my brother Poseidon. Despite the victory of Athena over Poseidon, this temple called Erechtheion is dedicated to both of them, Athena and Poseidon. The female figures are called caryatids, and that part of the temple is called Porch of Maidens. And finally, the mispronounced main hero of this video, Parthenon. This temple was dedicated to the patroness of the city, to the goddess Athena, whose symbols were owl, armor, or a helmet, and sometimes even an olive tree. Interesting fact, in the course of centuries, it became Christian church, mosque, and also an ammunition dump. If you're worried that you might have problem climbing up to the Acropolis, it's not as bad as it looks. There are some stairs, it'll be hot, but it's doable. I was really scared I'm gonna die and I'm gonna end up like the Sisyphus. But it was okay. It was not the worst hill I've ever climbed. We are here and we're tasting Greek street food. The first food we're tasting is gyro or gyros in pita. It looks amazing, it smells so good, and there's everything in it. There are French fries, some pork meat, and some veggies. If I didn't eat the paper that is wrapped in, it would be amazing. We're currently at the temple of my brother Hephaestus, and we'll show you how it looks around. Follow me. It is part of the 30 € ticket that you can buy and then have access to 7 of the archaeological sites here in Athens. There are not that many people as they are at the Acropolis, and as you could see, the typical temple that you imagine when you talk about Greece is there. Little tip: don't look for the temple of Hephaestus on your GPS, because it will take you from the other side where there's no entrance. You have to search for the old Agora historical site. I think a little ice cream wouldn't hurt anyone, especially in the heat of the Greek sun. I have stracciatella and here's mango, and they're both in the scones of some nuts. This is peanut and this is almond. I needed this. After the sweet refreshments, we're proceeding around the Arch of Hadrian to the next archaeological site. As I mentioned before, you can buy a 30 € ticket that will give you access to 7 sites. You can see here on the map where they are located, and you can use that one ticket for all of them. We only managed to do 3 inside, but we've seen most of them from outside. Is it worth it? Definitely. Even if you see just the Acropolis and the Temple of Hephaestus, you'll already be saving money. What a background music. The cicadas are really loud. The evening is slowly approaching and we're checking Olympian. We're standing at what remains of the temple of Zeus, the Olympian. This used to be a magnificent temple. They started building it in 6th century BC, and it was finished in the 2nd century during the reign of Hadrian the Great. And it was obviously dedicated to the king of gods, Zeus. Unfortunately, there's always some monument that is covered in scaffolding. At some of the sites there's drinkable water, so you can fill in your bottle and get hydrated. Athens are the city of cats. No, not these cats. These cats. They survive because the winters are mild and people feed them. And some of them are very well behaved. They even speak English. Hi! Hello! Oh, you talk to me! Hello! She's amazing! Here are some of the other archaeological sites we didn't get a chance to visit inside. If you're on limited time schedule like we were, maybe you can skip some of them. Just judge by the pictures. If you want to watch sunset, a little bit on the left side from the west entrance to Acropolis, there is an overlook of the city with beautiful sunset views. Another day, another adventure. Now we're going to the Acropolis Museum. The ticket for the museum costs 10 euros in the summer season. And I'm not sure, the museum is not that big and you can't take pictures there. Is it crazy impressive? I've seen better Greek art collections in Germany and London, but what's great, it's fully air conditioned. So if you need to escape the heat, definitely go for it. You can see the original statues from the Porch of Maidens here, and there's a cool view of the Acropolis. Since it's forbidden to take pictures, we just stole a footage where I'm making a cool joke about muse in a museum, but there's basically no sound, so please excuse that and watch out for part 2 of the Athens adventure. Hello, I'm the Muse and this is my home, the museum.